Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here in Atlanta. This taken in. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away. When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown Chargers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That one complete to McConkey. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame. Into space. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Jackson now. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Pitts is the man in motion. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Pitts is the man in motion. He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, right back to Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They motion the slot man left. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This taken around the 11. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Paid for this?
Pitts is the man in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Pitts is the man in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On is Koo for the point after. It's up and good. And the Falcons will get out in front 17-7. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A huge play just before the half. Pickup of 46 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be second and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A bit of a snowball effect going on. Things seem to be unraveling just a little bit here offensively. It was the miscommunication that led to the incomplete pass on the first play. Now it's a sack on second down, and they find themselves going the wrong direction.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Shaheed in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. Will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, LA. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. The call works, as they will indeed take the lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, that's London. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as they'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a 1st down. Lamar going to hang on to it. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This one caught by Parkinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the gun, Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Jackson on the move. That is caught by the tight end. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw yet again. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll look to throw again. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Back to the air one more time. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. That'll be a first down, a gain of 10. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must. As they come out for 1st and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, Not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. Just nowhere to go for that fullback, Mike. They thought he was their best shot of getting this ball across the goal line, but the defense stops them for no gain, and they set up a 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Now they'll set up. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He gets that complete to his tight end man. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team.